Welcome to qnawire.
To write an augmented matrix, you've got it started here. 5, negative 6, augmented with 2, and it'll be 1, negative 2, 2. That's your augmented matrix. Now, I'm not sure if you're doing this online, when you enter the matrix, if it already tells you what to do for row operations or not, because you don't have to do it the same way. Not everyone has to do it the same way. And so the way I'm going to show you isn't the way that necessarily will be laid out for you if it's already guided. Here are some things that could happen. For instance, I'm going to interchange rows 1 and 2. That way I have a 1 in row 1. So switch the rows around, be 1, negative 2, 2, and 5, negative 6, 2. Then I'm going to take row 2 and subtract 5 times row 1. This is so that I get a 0 in underneath the 1 in row 2. So row 1 stays the same, 1, negative 2, 2, and then row 2 will now be 5 minus 5, which is 0, negative 6 plus 10, which is 4, and 2 minus 10, because it's 2 minus 5 times 2, and 2 minus 10 is negative 8. Then we can take a quarter of row 2, 1/4. That way we get a 1 in row 2. So 1/4 of 4 is 1, 1/4 of negative 8 is negative 2. Okay, so next now that we have a 1 to lead each row, we need 0 in row 1, column 2. One way to do this would be to take row 1 and add twice row 2, because then it would be negative 2 plus 2, which is our 0. So row 1 is now going to be 1, 0, and then 2 plus 2 times negative 2 is negative 2. Now we are in reduced row form. This would mean that our solution is x is negative 2 and y is negative 2, which checks out.